Evening.
Hello. Hey. Morning, afternoon, evening.
Yeah. Welcome to the future again. You all right, Tracy?
Oh yeah, I'm in the future.
I know. That's why we ring you. See what's going on.
Those. we can't even work out what morning or afternoon we're at.
I ain't got a fucking clue anymore. Somebody said to me yesterday, they went, "It's Friday today." I went, "What?" That was yesterday, or the day before, for you. I'm so confused.
Someone this morning was telling me it was the 24th, and clearly we were a few days ahead of ourselves.
That was me. Really sorry.
I was convinced. We know. We just got to be
convinced it was today.
I was like that. Just going. It's the 24th. This apparently this magical day where all the nefarious ones are going to fucking like get dissolve, and you've been pumped up about it for days and that now.
Oh, I've had a countdown and everything.
And then I went, "It's the 22nd." She went, "Oh no."
That was last night.
That was last night. It's the 23rd.
Yeah. So it's tomorrow. I've been saying tomorrow now for 2 days.
2 days.
Christmas is coming. It's coming. Okay.
Oh my God! Talk about Christmas. Oh, sorry. What? Right. So, what we're going to talk about today, then? This can be really interesting, actually.
We're just going to talk about why. Because you want a bit of confidence, and when you're revoking something, right? We're going to tell you why you can revoke your mortgage documents or any document that you've signed, okay? And also why we call it a unilateral mistake of being forced to sign illegal declarations because you didn't understand a word, not one word you did not understand when you signed it. So, and also by signing it, but we just want to just quickly explain using one document to show you how easy it is to pick out the deception. That's all. Okay.
So I apologise now for any bang in your ear or anything else, because we're in morning time here, and I'd say it's a working boatyard, so there's a lot of banging. Fair weather boat builders. They only come out when the weather's nice. So ish. So I've apologised now, and apologise for the background as well, because
we're not
turning into an old people's home. Yeah, it's just we need to block the sun out.
I couldn't find my old sarong that we usually put up, so it's a scarf. Somebody left around our house years ago, isn't it?
Yeah, somebody left around our house.
I kept it.
It's just kept it, so we fitted that up there just to stop the sun getting in.
Well, actually, yeah. It's a real background.
Yeah, we could have had a kitchen. We could have had a kitchen.
Could have had a space thing.
A spacing bit anyway. It's not going down. Okay, right, come on, let's get going. Let's get their heads blown to pieces.
Not really. It's not simple.
It is actually.
Okay, so this is a document. It's a New Zealand one. I'll just do this scroll down. Okay, so here we are. We're calling it a facility agreement. Okay, this was done 2015. So a facility agreement. Well, we don't know what that is, but there is a facility agreement which was done for a term loan for a home. Okay, so they're buying a home. Okay, so it's the ASB Bank, and then in brackets the lender, and referred to in this facility agreement as we, us, and ours, in brackets, and that's their names. I've redacted it, and then in brackets the borrower, referred to in the facility as you and yours. Okay, so we as and now are people, right? And you and yours, well, you can be spelled EWE. And if you look into certain, looking up meanings of words, you'll find you terminates to a servant, okay? The next one here is we, that means the bank, ha ha ha, but we will make a facility detail, the facilities detailed in the attached facility schedule available to you on the terms contained in the facility agreement. Well, I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's the mortgage. Then you've got the terms and conditions applying to the facilities recorded in this facility agreement. and then our general terms and conditions reference number, blah, 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 brackets the terms, and the facility schedules and facility numbers, blah, 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 term loan, blah, 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 term loan. Those are bank account numbers. So the facility schedules for the facility numbers are bank account numbers. Okay, any questions on that?
Nope.
Because you completely understand that, right?
Yeah, not, I ain't got a clue. Because they've used we there as well, haven't they? The lender, we, and then got we there.
Yeah.
I presume that's them as well. That's them. Us is them, and ours is probably them.
Well, yeah. We always write we as an owl with capitals.
Right.
This is one of the reasons why.
Does it make any difference because it's in brackets, Tracy? What's that mean?
It's off the page. They're just, when they do on ours, it could be ours or owls, right?
Yeah.
Or yours, or, but it's in brackets, so it's off the page. It's not counted.
And sorry to put it, the S is in brackets as well. What do they mean by that?
Yes, in brackets. Well, they just say yours and putting it in brackets, so it could be yours or your.
Your or yours.
To me, it's nonsensical.
Mm.
This is legalese, and when they put things in brackets, because you go ours, if there's a comma up there, it's whose.
Yeah, it's
right?
like computer code, basically. You put in a different thing in there that makes it something else.
Yeah, and
yeah,
I totally believe in not over analyzing things, right?
Mm.
Because we don't know. I mean, you can look up. There's some really clever guys, and you can. There's a Chicago's titles are styles and titles, right? And it's a massive book, and it's like, I mean, when you go through it, you realize what all these things mean, but only a few people actually use the book.
Have you read the book, or have you gone through it?
I have got a copy of it. She looks to one side and goes, "Is it here?" No, it's a friend of mine's, and I've got it.
Probably underneath the table.
He's
Holding it, squaring your table up.
It was there, but it's not. I'll probably put it down somewhere. I'm just looking. No. Okay. So yeah. So it's just a book that tells you what brackets, underlining, and everything else means, and the little hyphens and everything.
So that also proves it's a thing. Yeah, because of the fact of there's a book about it.
And they've got lines. See, they've got a line up the top there. That's one. So they've separated it. It's a different document, different thing. You've got different size fonts, everything. If they change the font, they put bold coding, bold lettering. They do this, they do that. They put it in slightly different such and such. All of that means it's not on the document, or it's changed the document. Okay, because what they're doing is they're telling you it's fraud, but they're telling you it's fraud, so it's okay, because you should know.
Okay.
Anyway, if there's any conflict between the facility agreement and the terms of this facility agreement shall prevail. Furthermore, if there is any conflict between the facility agreement and a facility set out of the facility schedules, the terms of the facility schedule shall prevail over the facility agreement.
Oh my God.
What? Right? So it's saying the facility agreement and the terms of the facility agreement shall prevail. Well, I mean, how is there a conflict? So you kind of think it's what they've written on one document is they're not even talking. The two documents aren't talking to each other. It doesn't make sense. Okay.
Do you think that's been cribbed off another page? We had that. We found a lot of that when we was doing the mortgage for back in the day. They'd crib one bit and put another bit in it. So it don't make sense.